I'm Angela Smith, and this is Band Network News. Our top story tonight: tensions between G-Unit mogul 50 Cent and former Black Mafia family BMF leader Big Meech appear to have reached a boiling point. The latest developments have fans and the public questioning the true nature of their strained relationship. In a series of explosive social media posts, 50 Cent has accused Big Meech of being a rat and alluded to a tell-all documentary from Meech's former business associate, Tammy Cowens, which he claims will reveal shocking details. Cowens, who once worked as Meech's business partner and assistant, is now said to be spilling the truth in an upcoming docuseries. In a post, 50 Cent shared a video where Meech's face was edited onto a clip of a man admitting to snitching. The caption read, "He had Tammy Cowens doing all his dirty work." Her new tell-all breaks it down, directed by Screech. Cowens was also credited with co-producing 50E's own BMF TV series.
The beef between 50 Cent and Big Meech is officially on. Snitch accusations, corrupt federal officers, murder charges. You would think it was a movie, but it's not. When Big Meech appeared in a video with 50 Cent's longtime rival Rick Ross, the internet knew 50 wouldn't hesitate to respond. The same way he did when Southwest T, co-founder of BMF, did the same exact thing not too long ago. And because of this, 50 is looking to do more than respond. It seems like he's looking to end the name and credibility of Big Meech and possibly all of BMF. 50 Cent decided to respond with an Instagram post hinting at the idea of a documentary focusing on a woman named Tammy Cowens. You may not know who Tammy Cowens is, but she's definitely an important figure in all of this. She's CEO of BMF Entertainment, Big Meech's company. She had power of attorney for Big Meech when he was in jail, and she's one of the executive producers of the BMF series on Starz. So here's where it gets crazy, because Tammy has been accused of working with Big Meech to set up other members of BMF to get his sentence reduced. So it seems to me that 50 Cent is setting up to do an expose documentary on how Big Meech set up other members of BMF to get out of jail early. But how is that possible? Because technically, Big Meech served his entire sentence. Well, let me explain. There's a man named Dion Cuffy Gatlin. He's the former head of the St. Louis chapter of BMF and a crucial member of the team. He's currently serving a 27-year sentence for 2 murders and drug trafficking. He claims that Big Meech is the reason he's behind bars. Cuffy and Meech's relationship go back to the 90s. At one point, Cuffy paid $250,000 for rights to the BMF entertainment arm. That's movies, that's television, and all of that. That's when Cuffy and 50 Cent's relationship started. So the question is, where did everything go wrong? Well, Cuffy claims Meech introduced him to Tammy Cowens, who eventually convinced him to buy 100 kilos of cocaine from a source that Meech recommended. Yeah, Meech was still moving coke while he was locked up. He alleges that Tammy was an informant and Meech was aware of this, and the deal went south and he was eventually arrested. He alleges that this deal would have got Meech out of jail several years ago, but the evidence from this arrest became inadmissible in court because Tammy was having an affair with the DEA agent Keith Cromer handling the investigation. So the evidence was thrown out. And if that's true, it means that Big Meech set up his brother and didn't even get out of jail for it. Side note, Rick Ross is definitely a chess player. Even after 50 Cent made millions for Lil Meech and his family and he set them up for a career.
Because you broke it down so well. Tell me, why is Big Meech is a hero? Like, what's going on? You got to tell me why.
Big Meech, for one, let's get one thing right. Big Meech is nowhere near the hero story, right? He was a hustler. You cannot place a dude in the hero side, right, that went to jail for flooding our communities with crack, fucking up our women and our children. Let's not do that. Yeah, where we come from in these streets, people gonna look up to it because it's money, right? But no, it's nothing he's done to this date to say he's a hero. For us to say that, then we got our youth wrong, bro.
Okay. Now I hear what you're saying with that. However,
it's just real, bro.
You know how the culture is. The culture usually rocks with them. Why are people turning, like, look, we had Sexy Red said, hey, listen, when's the Welcome Home concert? I'm going to perform for free. Hold on. You want me to read you the lineup? The lineup is crazy.
You got to, and that's a lot of them people, you know, that's yet to see. We're going to see what happens. One or two of them get to pulling out, shit might go soft.
Ain't nobody pulling out. Like, it's Big Meech.
He not Big Meech ain't nobody but a drug dealer. That's it. Remember, he never made it in the music. Jeezy made a right turn, got with Coach K, went straight to Def Jam, right? Blue Da Vinci ended up going to jail and going bad and telling himself, right? So now let's do the math, right? Meech was a drug dealer. He was successful at it to a certain extent. That's what he was. You can't show me where he built some schools or went over here and did something for the kids. You know what I mean? You know, when crack hit the streets, right? Our women, they smoke it, pregnant, they fuck the community up. I ain't knocking his hustle, but I gotta call a spade a spade. You're not gonna get Whack 100's voice out there to these youngsters calling a drug dealer a hero, bro.
Okay, all right, okay, and I get that, and I think I think the culture sometimes they'll get behind someone who they feel.
As he's a monumental figure amongst urban rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because guess what? We idolize that.
Let me ask you a question.
What I'm saying?
Let me ask you this question. So I keep hearing this name Tammy Cohen's. I've tried to explain.
You heard it. You heard it from me.
No, I know you the first one who said it, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Whack. Listen, I can't remember something you told me that was a flat out lie. If I did, I would say it. But when you mentioned that, I was like, you know what? I don't think this is going to be a big deal. It turns out it's a big deal. Who is Tammy Cohen for?
Okay, what she is, that's Blue Da Vinci's ex-female, right? Okay. When they go to jail, Meech get up under her. She started taking directions from Meech. Now what's about to get interesting?
Wait, hold on. What do you mean Meech get on? Like, okay, so that was Blue Da Vinci's girl. He starts fucking her.
Girl.
He starts fucking her.
Yeah, but nah, everybody in jail. So Meech is the man, right? Okay. So Blue probably didn't win his way. He locked down who he locking down with, and Meech didn't pluck her, right? But there's a thing in there called third party cooperation. Right.
The first time I ever heard that was you. I heard you.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
So listen. So let me tell you what a third party cooperator is, right? So a third party cooperator, let's say you run around the feds and you hear this dude, he done got cool with you, your celly, and he telling you, bro, I'm still moving heroin from Ohio to Tennessee, and you get the details, right? And let's say a female like Tammy's your broad. Mm-hmm. You done already had her make contact with the feds, letting them know that any information that you find out, that her dude finds out, he gonna be sending it through her, and she gonna be delivering it to the feds. Third party cooperation. Meech is not calling them; he's giving it to her, and then she's delivering it to the feds by his direction. So, big Cuffy's the dude that really made Meech his money. Meech was getting money, but Cuffy's the dude that got him his millions. Everybody know Cuffy from St. Louis. He stand alone, right? Meech didn't make him. It was the other way around. He just wasn't a loud dude. You got to remember, Meech got his shit right being loud. Billboards, he wanted the music game, this, that, and other. His brother Southwest T didn't want none of that shit. That's why they separated. And he started he was his own entity. Like, you too loud, you gonna get niggas caught. Southwest T problem is he talked too much on the phone. Yeah. Meech problem, he was too loud as a drug dealer. You literally come out of Atlanta airport, motherfucking billboards say, the world is BMF. Big ass billboards.
Hey, by the way, I heard a story that he was almost trying to flex on even like whether it's Puffy or whoever else in the music business who are high up, basically showing them, I got more cars than y'all. Like, yo, whatever Maybachs y'all got, I got five.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. We talking about late 90s, early 2000s and shit like that. We ain't talking about who we saw them to be the last 10 years. Them niggas turned into something else. As 50 turned into something else, right? So what happens is Meech is in prison. He meets this cartel dude in Detroit County Jail, right? And they put together a play, from 100 to 1,000 birds, right? Tammy Cowan, Big Meech instructs Tammy Cowan, contact the feds, but send this through Cuffy. Cuffy's man on the street. So it's a lineup anyway. Now, you remember back early 15, 16, 17, you was hearing Big Meech coming home early?
Yeah.
That was this. He was supposed to got a time cut if this went through. And he would have got it, But Tammy fucked around and started fucking the federal agent, which breached his time cut, stipulations for his time cut. So now, when you're in prison, right, and you get caught conspiring to do drug deals or distribute weapons or anything of that sort, it's a mandatory automatic minimum of 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
The paperwork, and I got the work, the paperwork reads, it tells you the feds, he conspired to set up the whole drug deal. It all started with him, this, that, and the other. But yet, when everybody get busted, Cuffy ended up with 27 years, right? Meech don't get another day in jail at it. Now, let me tell you what 50 has done. 50 has got Tammy Cowan to sit down and tell about every case and scenario that Big Meech had her conspiring with the feds involving other street niggas.
Okay, let me ask. Okay, so that's the confusing part. So, I never watched the show, so forgive me, and I know my chat's gonna let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah, fuck this show. We talking real life.
No, I know, but Little Meech is Big Meech's son. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, so Little Meech is Big Meech's son. Little Meech did a show with 50 Cent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He even posted Little Meech's message. I would imagine.
Well, he didn't do. Wait. He was hired to do a show. That show was greenlit by Tammy. Big Meech signed his life rights over to the cooperative. Tammy.
Wait.
Ask yourself why.
So you're telling me that
here we
Tammy agreed that Lil Meech could do that show? You're lying.
Bro, the show wouldn't have happened. The show wouldn't have happened if Tammy didn't sign off on it. She controlled the rights. Meech didn't give it to his baby mama, to his mama, daddy, his brother, his kids. He signed over his rights to Tammy.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Cooperate.
Let me ask you a question. If Big Meech comes out and says, y'all only gave my life rights to Tammy, who I never knew was a cooperant because she had 100,000. I need 100,000 for a lawyer.
Let me explain something to you, bro. He got the same paperwork we got. And guess what else she got? She got all the correspondence between her and the motherfucking feds and everybody else while she was working for this dude.
What?
When you fucking with the CI, bro, okay, y'all got a movie out there called Brooklyn's Finest. I think the Cheatham dude, whatever, he played the undercover cop. Remember that movie?
Yeah, I remember
that. Okay, right. Okay, listen, you see him?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that motherfucker's gonna have all the details on everything. She got paperwork, she got documents, she got everything. Now, the real question here is, what would have made Tammy turn on Big Meech?
No,
that's the real question.
It's
two factors. It's only two factors that I can see that will push her to that. One, he came home and now want to take control of his life rights and shit. Right? Okay. Two, what do niggas in jail do with they broad? Baby, it's me and you against the world. Right? Yeah. I know you doing this shit. You putting your life on the line. Boom, boom, boom. It's me and you. When I get out, it's me and you against the world. She got the show going, everything going. She think that's what it is.
Wait. You think he came out and he ain't fucking with her, and she's like, oh,
nigga,
word?
No. What he did is he came home and he paroled the Little Meech mama.
Oh.
You know that'll set a female overboard.
Because she thought she was holding it down, thinking it was going to be her.
So as soon as she gets emotional, who you think she gonna call? If he's talking about taking back his life rights, this, that, I'm gonna take control of my shit, baby. Whoop. What the fuck you doing down? Oh, well, I just what, nigga. She gonna call 50. 50's gonna be the shoulder to cry on. And one thing about 50, he understands the music business. They're built as fast as they building you up. They gathering shit just in case they gotta tear your ass down. They don't do it until you make them. But if you put the situation or position, they gonna do it. We've seen it happen, right? So guess what happens? The play you see right now. 50 would have never tripped until he did that shit with one of his ops. And one thing about 50, he gonna cut the daddy off, the son off. He might even scrap the last motherfucking shit. He don't give a fuck. What he's about to do is burn. He built it up. 50 built up BMF to the world. Can't nobody take that from him.
He's interesting. The way he just put up like Lil. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people like Lil Meech. They like this dude.
You know, and they only know Little Meech because of 50.
I know, but like the story of BMF is still bigger than just what 50 did.
No.
He threw him to the wolves.
You missing the point right now, bro. What's about to happen is 50 finna burn that motherfucker down. When he sit that woman down and she exposed that this dude is a motherfucking rat, it discredits the whole legacy of it. 50 already got his bread. He didn't milk that shit for what he didn't milk it for. Okay, so this you think you bigger than the program? You fucking with my ops? Watch this. And when she sits down and exposes dude, it's no more glorifying Big Meech. Shit, even if he wanted to go back and do the dumb shit, he couldn't even call the connect. They ain't fucking with him. And Cuffy on his way home in like 18 months. It's really gonna be bad then.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm put like this. Even the topics we covered that's like super hip hop related, I noticed a lot of people ask me about the Big Meech topic. It feel like culturally, like this, it's almost like hip hop. Like people have a stake in that story. Maybe it's because of what 50 did with, you know, whatever, but like people do care.
Bro,
so 50 doing this is a big, there's 26,000 comments. He posted an hour ago where he posted Lil Meech text message to him where he
told him?
He says what
episode?
He says what next season, little nigga?
Yeah.
What?
50 ain't playing? Bro, one thing about 50, bro, everybody know it. Bro, if you cross him, if you op up on him, he going for the juggler. And everything tied to you, you just collateral damage. That's him. I understand him. I'm the same way.
Okay, let me ask you a question though. And then I'm gonna hit you back because me and you we have so much. First of all, we got to haggle out some Blueface shit. We got to haggle out some me and you shit. Matter of fact, we have to haggle out a lot of me and you shit, and we could do it on live. It's fine, okay? But we got to do that. But I'm gonna get back to that. I'm on for 6 hours. Are you gonna be? You're not doing the Adam and Wyatt show tonight, are you?
No.
Okay, all right, bet. So I just want to only get this part, and then I'm gonna hit you back for that other part. Okay. You don't think this is kind of crazy though?
No. I mean, he's doing what he's. I mean, I think he's doing what he's supposed to do. You know
Really?
what I'm saying? I think it's fucked up that Rick Ross did it. Rick Ross knew what 50 was gonna do. If he was any type of friend to Meech, he wouldn't have did that right now. Let that man get his business together, get his bag.
Wait, hold on. Rick Ross responded. What did Rick Ross do?
Bro, Ross already knew when he was doing that, he was going to be antagonizing 50. He knew how he was going to take that, bro. It ain't no different than Supreme Son taking a picture with Southwest T. You see what he told him?
Wait.
Ain't no
Okay.
difference, bro.
Supreme is different. Is 50 and Ross really like that? Ross did also another video we about to play. Like,
Hell yeah. He don't fuck with dude at all, bro.
Now,
that's the thing.
The only thing I could see, no one got hurt, right? But 50 did have to pay some money because of Rick Ross and Baby Mama and him like talking about that porno they did, you know?
Man, listen, he don't fuck with dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He don't fuck with dude. I feel like Meech should have got his shit, together, stayed focused with it, and then did what he was gonna do. I mean,
Yeah.
I fought 50 up, run this shit with an iron fist. That's him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Meech was like looking at it like that personally. I don't think he was looking at it like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, against 50. I don't believe. I just think he was like, yo, shit, Rick Ross, right? Fuck it, nigga want to give me a shout out and look out for me, cool, right? You got to remember, Meech never got into the music business the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
He never made. So this is a real dream for him. You get what I'm saying? Like this concert with all these big names of today, that's a big dream for him. He never got to that status of it. Jeezy was he had Blue Da Vinci, and then Jeezy was over there. But they didn't lock Jeezy into the paperwork. Jeezy got with Coach K, went straight to Def Jam. So he missed that boat. You remember they was dumping money out of the helicopters and shit and parts and shit. They was rapping tour buses, sending niggas out on niggas tour. They were doing all kinds. He was trying to get in, but he go to jail. So as he go to jail, all these other things materialized. Niggas doing songs about him. He got the biggest he ever was in the entertainment business while he was in the federal penitentiary. You get what I'm saying? So now I don't believe Meech. I don't believe Meech was like on some fuck you 50. I don't believe that. Do I think 50 could have had a conversation with dude? Yes. Right? But I don't know if 50 already had a conversation with him.
Whack. I ain't gonna lie to you, and this is my last words, and then we're gonna talk later. So just don't, I'll be on do not disturb on my phone. Don't put your phone on do not disturb. Hey, I blame this all on you. You sowed the seeds, and when we were watching it, we're like, oh, Whack is capping, and then we watched everything you said 50 echoed. It's your fault.
Listen, man, I'm glad to be a great reference point for Curtis
Jackson.
It's your fault.
It's your fault, Whack. No, Whack. Hey,
hold on. Based on Meech's notorious Black Mafia family organization. This latest outburst comes after claims made by former BMF member Blue Da Vinci, who accused Cowens of being an FBI informant back in 2008, sparking rumors that Meech himself may have been involved with law enforcement, leading to a reduced prison sentence. Meanwhile, the conflict between 50 Cent and Big Meech seemed to ignite after Meech was spotted with rapper Rick Ross last week. On Monday, 50 posted an image of a rat alongside the caption, "I think I'm Big Meech," a pointed reference to Ross' lyrics in the hit song BMF, "Blowing Money Fast." The image sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world, especially after Ross shared a video mocking 50's reaction to the photo, calling him out for being upset by the meeting. As the social media back and forth intensifies, 50 Cent added that Meech's biggest mistake was not maintaining his relationship with Tammy Cowens, whose forthcoming documentary, according to him, will reveal the truth behind his controversial past. For context, Big Meech, whose real name is Demetrius Flannery, was released from prison last October after serving only a fraction of his 30-year sentence for drug trafficking. His sentence reduction has been attributed to Amendment 821, which takes into account an inmate's rehabilitation efforts. However, the exact reasons behind his early release remained shrouded in mystery, fueling further speculation. For now, the public feud between these two heavyweights in the hip-hop world continues to unfold, with more drama expected in the coming days. Stay tuned for updates on this developing story. For Band Network News, I'm Angela Smith.